Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Sticky Note Marketing, your cheat sheet guide to how to become more impactful and effective in marketing your business to your ideal audience this week and every week. So I am your host, Mary Czarnecki. I am a marketing strategist and business transformation consultant, and I work with big brands and small scrappy startups at seed stages to scaling stages figure out how to be more effective in marketing their business. So when I talk about sticky note marketing, today I'm going to be sharing with you some essential tips that hopefully you can fit on a sticky note and post on your computer and implement this week, because learning new things is fantastic, but if you're not taking action on them, then you're not going to see the results. So today is specifically talking about some of those actions that we might have already on that sticky note to-do list on our computer or desktop. So one of the questions I get most often from my students, from my clients, my community, my Facebook group is, where do I start? I feel like I've got this huge list of all of these things that I'm supposed to be doing to market my audience, to grow my audience, to put my business, my offers in front of people who might want what I have to offer. Where do I even get started? How do I get all of these things done? Or how do I know which of these things are actually providing results, right? Connecting with more people that want what I need, want, and are willing to pay for what I have to offer. And how do I know which of these are a waste of my time, essentially a waste of my time, money, effort, etc. So one of the things I want to share with you today is how to approach thinking about these marketing activities, right? All of these things we're doing to market our business. How do we think about what we're doing to make it more effective, and so we can save our time and honestly our sanity when it comes to marketing our business? So the way I want you to think about switching this a little bit is to think about starting with the end in mind, right? So I was actually just running a workshop a few days ago for a large multinational brand, and one of the things we were focused on there was starting with this idea of end in mind, right? Before we start putting elements of a marketing plan in place or putting a campaign out into the market, is we want to be very specific about what do we want this piece of the campaign to do for us, right? So what do we want this activity to create for us? So when we're thinking about our marketing to-do list or our marketing activities in our business, we want to think about, okay, well, what do we want to achieve here? So for example, one of the big hot buttons for a lot of my clients, and especially a lot of the seed stage, startup stage businesses that are in my group coaching program, a lot of them are just starting to build their authority, their audience online. And so they're using social media. Now, you can use social media as a paid platform or as a free platform, right? You can build it through organic, sweat equity, essentially, where you're paying in time, or you can pay in money and start doing things like Facebook ads or Instagram ads. But the key is, before you start spending either time or money, to know specifically what these activities are going to generate in your business. So are you doing X, Y, and Z to get in front of more cold audience members? Are you trying to re-engage people who've leaned into you before and maybe opted in for something, or engage with people who've worked with you before to create more loyalty, or to sell a new offer that you've created based on your interaction with them in the past? So knowing exactly what you want in terms of your objective, that end goal, right? That goalpost that you're trying to get from these activities will allow you to figure out, okay, how do I know if this activity was successful, right? So if you're going to spend time developing an email campaign, once you send out that email campaign, you need to understand, okay, do I want people to just be opening it? Do I need them to be clicking links? Do I need them to be buying things out of this email sales funnel? So being very clear with yourself and your business about what I want these marketing activities to do for my business is going to be key, right? Because it's kind of like the idea, for any of you parents out there, it's kind of like the idea of giving your toddler, like your 3-year-old, the job responsibility of taking out the trash every week, right? If you gave a 3-year-old the job responsibility, the chore of taking the trash out every week, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure, right? I mean, there's no way that toddler is going to be able to do that job, right? So sometimes in our business, we're expecting activities, marketing activities in our business to do a job that they're not suited for, right? So we need to be able to match the activity to the outcome, the goal that we want it to achieve, right? So each activity has a job and a job description and a job outcome that we're trying to get it to fulfill. So if you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by a marketing to-do list, right? Of asking yourself that question, where do I even start? How do I grow an audience? How do I start getting people more engaged with the social media posts that I am putting out there? How often should I be posting on social media? How often should I be emailing my list? I wanted to provide you with a gift. So one of the most requested things from my community, from my students, and some from my clients is a checklist, or at least a marketing checklist that I can look at on a weekly, daily basis to make sure that I'm on track, right? So for a lot of seed stage businesses or solopreneurs or entrepreneurs or business owners building their own business, either doing all the marketing activities themselves or maybe with the help of a small team, having this weekly marketing checklist allows them to think about the core essential activities that every small business should be doing, right? So I wanted to provide you with this gift. So click the link above and you can grab a free copy of my weekly marketing action guide. So this is a guide that I've developed after years of working with entrepreneurs and business owners and trying to get it down to the most distilled, very significant actions and activities that you can take in your business each week to make sure that you're growing your audience, growing that engagement, and then ultimately changing and converting that engagement into income. So click the link above. I'm providing you free access for a limited time to that checklist. Usually it's something that I just provide to my paying clients and students in my courses, but it's so popular and I've seen it work so well for so many people that I wanted to give you guys a quick, early holidays gift. So grab it above. And if you have any questions, I'd love to continue the conversation down in the comments below. I'll put a link to our private Facebook community. I'd love to have you join us over there. It's a great place for entrepreneurs at all levels of growing your business to get inspiration, test new ideas with a friendly, supportive community of other business owners. So love to continue the conversation. I'll drop the link in the comments below and wishing you luck and success in your business this week and always. I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Sticky Note Marketing. Cheers.